What's going on, you guys? My name is welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about when you want to start looking at colleges. So for me, I was looking at colleges about a year or two before I actually started applying to colleges. I wanted to make sure I had the application deadlines right, and I'd write them down so I know what colleges had what application deadlines. So, and then I did the research and I did all that. And I was just so focused about researching the college because I wanted to be ahead of the schedule and not get left behind and not have time to fill out the applications that I needed or just fall behind on everything. So when do you start looking at the colleges you want to go to? When do you start researching it and thinking about it? Because I have a younger brother that's going to go to college soon, and he didn't think about it ahead of time. He thought about it about till it was too late. When application deadlines started to close, he wanted to go to this college, and and he started it a little bit, but the second he's like, I'm gonna finish this application, the application deadline had closed. He didn't do his research, he didn't look into it, he was just applying to all the colleges that looked like he would want to go to it, but you never really know if you want to go to it. You have to do your tours, your research, because doing your research about that college will definitely help. And that's probably one of the biggest mistakes I had made about my first college, because they had just started out with their biology program and their science programs. So their medical science programs and their environmental science programs were terrible when I first applied and got accepted. Their biology program was okay, but their environmental science and their medical science and all those smaller majors, according to the guide, had just basically started out. They had their regular science majors: chemistry, biochemistry, chemistry, I think I said chemistry, biology. They had this large overshadowing programs like that, but they didn't really have a good set for these smaller ones like environmental science or medical science. So those ones were basically not accounted for. They were there, but they hadn't prepared for those. So you want to start looking at your colleges a little bit in advance, so you'll know, that this college is good for this or that or all of these things. And now I have time to apply and look into scholarships. And before you apply, you always look at scholarships, or you always look at what you need to be accepted, what you need on your SAT, or you take a tour to decide, is this college right for me? And you look at the dorms before you even go to orientation. You look at all these things that might interest you, and you look at the important things to make sure that this college is right for you. And I loved the first college I went to, but the program for the smaller things it's not great, because I wanted to do environmental science, but as soon as I heard out this program was unfinished, I decided to go with biology. And then I decided to switch to business, and their business program was much better than their biology program. But then I switched colleges, and the college I go to now has an amazing business program. It's not like top in the United States or anything, but it's an amazing business program. Very happy with it. The professors are amazing, and the deans are amazing, but you want to start looking into this college. You want to start looking to the colleges you want to go to. Even if you don't think you're going to go to it, just look into it and look at the scores, look at the classes and the requirements. So you want to start looking at this stuff ahead of time before application deadline hits, because once application deadline hits, then you're kind of stuck in a few colleges that haven't hit yet. And I think I made a video about when to start applying to colleges, but this is when you should start looking at colleges. You should start looking at colleges as soon as you can, like maybe junior year. I would say that's the latest, because senior year you're kind of cutting it a little short because these application deadlines are coming up. Depending on the college, these application deadlines are coming sooner than later, and some of them are coming later than sooner. But you don't want to be stuck at a specific four-year college that you don't want to go to because you missed the application deadline of one you wanted to go to. That might end you up in a bad position with this college, because it might not be what you wanted. It might be a last resort and you didn't want that college at all, but you wanted to go to college, so you chose that college instead of waiting a year to application deadlines come back open. Or till spring. I mean, you just want to start looking at it at least a year in advance. Junior year would probably be best. That would be the latest I would say that you should start looking into colleges, so you don't miss the deadlines, because you want to know when your deadlines are, but you don't want to wait too long to figure out when the deadlines are. And if you wait longer, and if you do it senior year, all hope is not lost. You might just have to hurry a bit faster, especially if you need a letter of recommendation. You might just have to finish everything a little bit faster than if you had a year to do it all. So, I mean, college is right around the corner, but for those going into senior year, I would definitely start looking at colleges now, because it definitely wouldn't hurt for you to be prepared for these application deadlines and these colleges, and get the college that you want to go to, because if you don't get in, then you'll have to look at a different college, a different option. But all hope is not lost if you look late. There's always a chance. All hope is not lost. There's always a chance to get into the college you want to go to. There's always a chance. Just don't, drag your feet, and be ready for all the application deadlines that are to come. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. So see you guys later.